Any question?
But can I ask you later?
Okay, fine. So now we'll go with the important interview question, and it is very important to know these two functions, that is merge queries and append query. Okay. So
Okay.
in interview, they will going to ask you what is the difference between merge query and append query. Okay. Even we have
Okay.
to know what is the difference between merge query and append query. So for that, I'll going to give you an example. Okay.
Okay.
Let's suppose we are having one table. Okay. One table, suppose table one is there. This is my table one. Okay. And table one is having one column. Okay. Column one. In this particular column, there are some values. Okay. For
Okay.
example, one is there, two is there, three is there. Okay.
Okay.
This is my one table and it is having one column. It is having one, two, three. Now
Okay.
I am having another table, table two,
Two.
and it is
All.
having two columns. Okay. It is having two columns. One
Okay.
column is having the name column one. Another one is having the name column two. Okay.
Okay.
There are two columns. Now, in the first column, we are having values like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second column, we are having value like A, B, C, D.
D.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what will happen if I will do append? What I'll do?
Append.
Append. If I will do append between this table 1 and table 2, then what will happen? Append is used to combine the data set, like for example table 1 and table 2, into a single table. So right now there are two different table, right?
Yes.
I think Akhil is joining. Hey, hi Akhil.
Hey, hi. Sorry for the delay.
Yeah, no problem. So what I was telling is, I've start just now started about this concept. What is append query? Okay.
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 So now in this one, what I did, I take two table. I took two table. Okay. So this is my table one and this is my table two. In this
Okay.
table one, I am having a column. Okay. This is my
Okay.
column and it is having three values, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Now in table two, I am having two column one, column two. And in this column, we are having this much values. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what is the use of append is append will going to combine the data set from one table and another table and it will put into a single table.
Okay.
Right now, this two data set is in two different table, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Instead of having this two data set into two different table, we will going to have into a single table. Okay.
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 So then this append will be useful. Now here column one is there, column one is there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what this append will going to do, it will create a table. In that it will have how many columns are there in both the tables?
Three columns.
Three columns.
You two columns, right? Column one is common in both the table, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And one extra column is there, column two, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So in the final output, when you will going to append this data into one table, so how many columns you will get?
Column one
You
and
will
column
get
two.
this two columns, okay, which is
Yes.
the
Yes.
maximum. Now what will happen? You will get the data of this table, okay, 1, 2, 3 here in the final table.
Okay.
After that, what will happen? This particular data, it will come here
Okay.
and this will become your final table.
Oh. Okay.
So what will happen in your final table? See, column one data and column one data will come in one column, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And for column two, there is no data in table one, right?
Yes. Yes.
So what will happen from table one, whatever the data you will get for that, there will be no values in this column two.
Okay.
Only the
Yes.
value will come from table one only. Okay.
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 Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
See, this is called as append. Okay, this is called as append, and we will try to do this practically. Okay, now let me
Okay.
copy the same data. I will create a new table in my Power BI desktop, Power BI query editor. So yesterday I told you about this enter data, right?
Yes, yes.
So we'll click on this enter data and we will paste that value, whatever we have copied.
Okay.
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 So this is my data, right? Column
Yes.
1 and 1, 2, 3. And I will paste here the name as table A. Table A.
Okay.
And I will load this. It will going to create a new table with the name table A. It is loading. Okay. Now we are having a table with the name table A, right? And it is
Yes.
having a single column. 1, 2, 3 is the value. Now we'll go with the another example. This table 2. Okay.
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 We'll copy these values and we will paste into a new table. Enter data.
Okay.
Now here we're going to paste this value. Okay. Column 1,
Okay.
column 2, and everything is there. I will give the name of second table is table B. And
Okay.
I will load this table. Now there are two tables, right?
Yes.
Now we want to do append between these two tables. So you have to select the table, for example. After that, in this append query, you have to click on this arrow. And
Okay.
there are two different options, right?
Yes.
So what is the use of first option is append query. So append query will going to add the value from table B to table A. Okay.
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 In the table A only, it will going to add that new value. Okay. From table B. If I will going to use append query right now.
Okay.
And if I'll go with append query as new, then what will happen? It will going to create a new table. Okay. It will not going to add the data in the existing table. It will going to create a separate table. And in the separate table only, it will going to merge the data of these two tables. Okay.
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 So now first we'll go with append query as new. And after that, we will go with append query. Okay.
Okay.
So now
Okay.
I'm selecting this second option, append query as new. It will going to pop up this box. Okay. So here there are two tables, right? First table, second table.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have taken one table, table A as first table, table B as second table. Okay.
Okay.
And now I'll click on OK. Now it will going to create a new table. Now you can see a new table has been created, right? Append
Yes.
one.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
now the same output you can see here. 1, 2, 3. And where there is blank in our Excel file, where there is blank, it is added here null. Null means there is no data.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's why you can see here black line as well in the column quality, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because there is no data in this particular 3 rows. That's why it is showing here null. And what happened? This particular data from table A has been added with table B, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happened? Using this append, this particular row got increased, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is append, okay?
Okay.
Any doubt here?
No.
No.
If the column name will not going to same, okay, then what will happen? It will going to create a new column itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So the column name has to be same. Then let's suppose if I will write instead of column 1, if I'll put column space 1, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now Power BI will treat this as a different column and this as a different column, because in this column 1 there is no space, but in this column 1 there is a space. Okay.
Okay.
So what you have to take care, the name of the column has to be exactly same.
Mm-hmm.
If there is any minute change also, then what will happen? Power BI will think like this is a different column. Okay.
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 Or it will not going to add in the same table. Okay. In the same column, the same data.
Okay.
Is it clear now, append?
Yes. Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
No.
Okay. Now, right now we saw this example append query as new, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we'll go with the other option, append query, only append query. Now for this append query, we have to select one table, either table A or table B, in which we want to add the data of other table. So for example, I will select table A. In this table A, I want to add the data of table B, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
In this table itself, in the same table, I'll going to add the data of table B. Now, after selecting this table A, you have to come here, append query, and go with the first option, append queries, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now here, once you'll click, it will going to give you a box. So is it, just a minute, someone is joining. Sanjay is joining. Okay, now here, are you getting like previously you got two option, right? Table 1 and table 2 to add, first table and second table.
Yes.
Yes.
Right now, it is not showing two option, right? It is showing only table to append.
Yeah.
Because we have selected only append query, okay? So now we have to select the table by which we have to append this table A. So what is our appended table here?
Table A.
Table B. Because we have to add the data of table A into table A, table B into table A, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So we have to select here table B. Once you select table B, click on OK. Now you can see in the table A itself, it has added the data.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has not created the new table like the last time, right?
Yes.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm getting
So
so much of
when you
disturbance.
want to
I'm
create
getting
a,
so much of disturbance. Yeah.
huh?
Now it's okay. I'm getting so much of disturbance. Now it's okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's from
So
Sanjay.
when we want to create a new table, then you have to go with append query as new. When you don't want to create a new table, you want to do in the existing table itself, then you have to go with the append query.
Okay.
Okay.
It's clear now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is all about this one, append query, this one. Example, okay. Now we'll go with the merge query, because in interview definitely they will going to ask you what is the difference between merge query and append query. So we have to more focus on merge query. Merge query is
Okay.
not that much easy like append query, okay? So we have to understand the concept.
Okay.
Now let me remove these things, okay?
Okay.
Now let's suppose these are the two tables, okay?
Okay.
This is my left table. It is in the left side, right?
Yes.
So this is my
Yes.
left table. This is in the right side. So I will say here,
Right
right.
table.
So what I want is, so in these two tables, what are the common key column?
Column 1.
Column 1 and column 1, right? Both are
Yes.
common, both
Yeah.
the table. So what we can do, we can join that. For example, let me take another, let me add some more columns, then you will understand, okay? So
Okay.
let me put here name as the second column, okay? And here, instead of that, I'll put customer ID. Customer ID in table 1, and here let's suppose A1, A2, A3, okay? These are the customer name A1, A2, A3. Now in this one, we are having again customer ID, and in this table, we are having customer ID city as well, okay?
Okay.
So here we
Okay.
are having C1, C2, C3, C4, right?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
these are two tables, and in this table, there are three customer IDs are there, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And we are having three customer A1, A2, A3, right?
Yes.
And in the right side of the table, we are having four customer detail, right? 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4.
Yes.
And there are
Yes.
some cities associated with each of the customer, right?
Yes.
Now, what I want is, I want to get the name of the customer and this particular city into the same table.
Okay. Without customer ID.
Okay.
Yeah, with so customer ID should be there or not should be there, it is fine, okay? But what I want
Yes.
is, I want to get this particular data into one table. So
Okay.
how my data will look like if I will going to get this particular data into same table, then what will happen? This particular customer, let me put the output here, okay, in the bottom.
Okay.
So it will have this particular customer, right?
Yes.
Like this, it will come, right?
Yes.
Yes.
For example, okay. So what will happen for this particular customer ID one? What is the corresponding customer ID city?
C1.
C1,
C1.
because for one is common in both the table. So for one here, city is C1. For two here, city is C2. For three here, city is C3. For
Yes.
four, what is the customer name? There is no customer, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my final output, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So now in this particular merge query, we are also doing the same thing. Okay. And here we will going to find what is the common key column between these two table. Okay.
Okay.
Then only we can join these two table with each other. Okay. And get the data from one table to another table. Okay.
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 So here there are multiple types of join. One is left outer join. Another is right outer join. Another is full outer join. Another is inner join. After that, we are having left anti join. After that, we are having right anti join. So these are the joins which are available as part of merge query, and we are going to understand all these joins. Okay.
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 Because sometimes in merge query they can ask you what is left anti join, what is right anti join, and it is very simple to understand. Just focus. Okay.
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 Now here first understand. So here it is left, right?
Yes.
Left outer join. So what will happen in this left? It will going to find what is the common data between these two table. Okay.
Okay.
This table and this
Customer
table.
ID.
What is the common data? So what is the common data between these two table?
Customer ID.
Customer
Customer
ID.
common data means 1 2 3
1, 2,
and 1
3.
2 3 both are
Yeah.
matching, right?
Yes.
Only
Yes.
4 is not
Yes.
matching, right?
Yes.
So from the left side of the table and from the right side of the table, what are the common data? These are the common
1, 2,
data,
3.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Which is from the first table and from the second table, from the left table, from the right table. Only these three customers are matching, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And is there any unmatching records from the second table?
4C4.
No. See, 4C4, it is in the right side.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is not in the left side, right? So from the
Yes.
left side, is there any
Yes.
unmatching record? No,
No.
right?
No. No.
Let's suppose if I'll put here 5A5. Now tell
Okay.
me, is there any unmatching records?
Yes.
So what is the unmatching records?
5A5.
So
5.
what will happen in this left outer join? It will going to give you first matching records between both the table. Okay.
Okay.
First is
Okay.
it will give matching records. So this is my matching record, right?
Yes.
Yes.
After that, it will going to give unmatching record from the left side of the table. Okay. Not
Okay.
from the right side. It will give unmatching records from the left side. So these are my two unmatching records, right? Sorry,
Yes.
one unmatching
Yes.
record.
Yes.
And is there any city in this particular second table?
No.
No city is there, right? So
Yes.
it will be blank here.
Yes.
Okay.
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 It will be blank here because there is no city in the right side of the table. And can we get this particular data here as well?
Yeah. If we use right order
Right.
join.
So right now it will not going to give this particular data. This
Okay.
4C4 here, because here this one it is coming under right outer join. Right now we are using left outer join. In left outer join, it will give matching records between both the table, as well as it will give unmatching records from the left side of the table. Okay.
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 So here we will get here 5A5 only, not 4FC4. Okay.
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 Now let's suppose this particular right side is here, okay, and this left side is here. Then what will happen if this will interchange the place? Then
It
And
will give
if then
match.
huh?
then it replaced with the 5A5. The 4C4 will be replaced by 5A5.
5A5 will be replaced with 4C4.
Yes.
If I will interchange the place, means this will become left table, this will become right table, then what will happen? it will going to give 4C4. Okay, it will not going to give 5A5 if I will
Yeah.
interchange the place.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Sanjay, it is clear?
Yes,
Sanjay
sir.
is there? Okay, so now this is so is it clear now? Left outer join.
Yes, yes.
okay,
Okay, now coming to right outer join. So now it is the vice versa of left. So in left, what was happening? It was giving me the common records between these two table and the unmatching records from the left side of the table, right?
Yes.
yes,
But in right outer join, it will give the common data between these two table and it will give the unmatching from the right side of the
Right.
table. So
Yeah.
this will be my output. 4C4 I will get. Okay.
Okay.
If
right
I
out.
will right outer join between this table and this table, then I will get these are the common records I will get, and I will get unmatching records from the right side of the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Is it clear now?
Yes.
yeah, okay,
After that, there is full outer join. Okay.
Okay.
okay,
What is full outer join is it will give me the matching records between both the table. Okay.
okay,
Okay.
It will give me matching records between both the table, as well as it will going to give me unmatching records from this table and unmatching records from this table. That's why the name is full. Neither right,
Oh.
neither left. It is full.
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
So it will give me unmatching records from this and unmatching records from this. So tell me what will come here as an output.
and here
5F
five,
and 4C4 as
five
well.
we have also add.
Huh?
Next 5A5.
5A5.
Yes.
Right. Here it will come. Okay, sorry. This
The
C4 will
C4
come
will be
here.
in city. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake. So here it will come as like this. Okay. If I
Yeah,
will do full outer join, then it will going to give me the matching records between both the table, as well as it will going to give me unmatching records from this left side of the table as well as right side of the table. Okay.
Okay.
okay,
So this is known as full outer join.
Okay.
okay,
So see, these concepts are in SQL also. Okay, if you will going to learn SQL, these are the important concepts. These four are the important concepts in SQL. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
and there also it will going to help you. If you will understand here itself, it will going to help you there as well in SQL.
Okay.
okay,
So there also we are having left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, and inner join.
Okay.
okay,
But in SQL we don't have left anti-join and right anti-join. These two are not there. Okay.
Okay.
okay,
But we will going to have this four join in SQL.
Okay.
okay,
Now we'll go with the fourth join. Okay. Now this is inner join. Inner join will only give the matching record, only matching record.
Okay.
okay,
It will not give unmatching records from both sides of the table. It will give only matching. So what I'll get?
The only
So
one
these
to
are
three
the only
customers.
matching records, right?
Yes.
So inner join will give only matching records. Okay.
Okay.
okay,
It will going to give only this record. It will not give this 5A5. It will not give 4C4.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
clear,
So this is inner join. Okay.
Okay.
Now
okay,
coming to left anti-join. So what this left anti-join will going to do? It will going to give only the unmatching records from the left side of the table.
okay, yes,
Okay.
Only the unmatching record, not matching, only unmatching from the left side of the table. So tell me what will be the output?
5A5.
5
This is the output, right? You will get 5A5. Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me if I'll do right anti-join, then what I'll get?
4C4.
4
4C4, correct. So if you will do left anti-join, you will get only the unmatching records on the left side of the table. And if you will do right anti-join, then it will going to give only unmatching records from the right side of the table. Okay.
Okay.
okay,
Now is it clear all the joins?
Yes. Yes.
yes,
Okay. Now let's do practical. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll see whether it is really working or not. Okay.
Yeah.
The
okay,
same data I will going to add here. The same data. Nothing changed. So we'll see the same things.
Okay.
I'll going to paste my data here. Okay. And I'll give the name as table left. Okay.
Okay.
okay,
Table left This is my left table. Let's load this left table. Now this is my left table, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we're going to load our right table. So are you guys getting interest in learning this thing, or you are getting bored?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I'm
Interesting.
interested.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
So now we'll give this name as table right. So now I'll going to load my both the tables, and after that we will going with the merge query and the merge query as new. How we can get the data from one table to another table based on the relationship that we'll going to understand. Okay. So
Okay.
now first I will going to select my left table. Okay.
Okay.
After
Okay.
that here there are the same option like merge query, like append and append query as new. Okay. Like
Okay.
this we are having two options. So tell me what is the use of this two option? Tell me now.
Yes.
What this merge query will do and what this merge query as new will do.
Maybe merge query will take data from table right to the table left.
Yes. So what will happen if I'm going to go with merge query, then in this table left only, it will going to get the data from table right in the same table itself. Okay.
Okay.
And if I'll go with merge query as new, then what will happen? It will going to create a new table, and in that new table only it will try to get the data. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
right now we'll go with the merge query as new. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'll select merge query as new. Now here it is asking me to select the two tables. Okay. For what we have to do merge. So my first table is already selected, table left, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now in the bottom table, I have to select my second table, table right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now here, what is the common key column? Customer ID, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So here we have to select our customer ID column because we have to join these two tables based on the common key. So customer
Okay.
ID I have selected. Now this one is colored, right? Gray color.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now here also we have to select customer ID. In both the tables we have selected
Customer ID.
customer ID.
All right.
After that here in the bottom you will find this join kind, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So here
Left
you can
out.
see here all the joins are there which we saw just now. So let's
Okay.
go with the which join you want, left outer join,
Left
right?
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now tell me if I select left outer join, what will come?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Customer ID. 1, 2, 3. Name. A1, A2, A3.
One.
And
Yeah, these are the matching records which will come as well as
yes.
non-matching records. 5A5 will come, 4C4 will
Yes.
not come. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll try to validate after creating. Click on OK.
Okay.
Now it will try to create a new table. You can see here merge one is there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So in this merge one, do we have city column? No, right?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because we have not added the city column as of now. But in the right hand side, what you are able to see, table right?
Yes.
So we
Yeah.
have to get the column from this table right. Okay. To get the column from this table right, here you are able to see this one option, expand option. This is expand option. Okay.
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 So click on this option. Now here it is telling these are the two columns which are present in table right. Okay, these are the two columns. So which column you want to add? So I will select here only customer ID. I want to add customer ID. I will select customer ID and I'll click on OK.
You selected city.
Okay.
You selected.
Yeah, city call.
Hmm.
So now
Yeah.
see what happened. The city data has been added from table right into table left, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
here you can see 5A5 is coming, and here for city it is coming null. It means like in table right, there is no data for the city. That's why it is coming here null. For customer ID 5, there is no data in the city. That's why it is coming null. Okay.
Okay.
Praveen.
Yeah.
Hello. Why it
Yeah.
will not coming automatically city?
See, automatically it will not come. Okay. Whenever you will going to join, it will going to pop. Let me remove this. Okay. So whenever you will join, so here you have joined left with right, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
left data will come automatically. Okay, left data will come automatically, and this is coming table right, right? So
Yes.
you have to click on this expand and you will going to get all the columns. See, might be out of thousands column, I want to get only 2 column. So if it will going to add all the columns, it is not useful for you, right? So you can
Yes.
select
Yeah.
only those columns which is important for you. Okay, instead of adding all the columns.
Yeah.
So
Okay. But
here,
before we
based on your
add,
requirement, you can add those columns and it will going to add here.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it is
Okay.
always you will get the same option always if you are doing any kind of join. Okay.
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 So instead of okay, so now this is my left outer join. I'll go with right outer join. Now I'll select this left table again. I'll click on merge query. I'll click on, so left and right is same, right? Instead of wasting time, we can go with another join
Okay.
because left and right is both are same only. So it will
Yeah.
give you the right side. Nothing is changed. Okay. So we'll going to select this particular column. Now instead of going right, I'll directly go with full. Okay.
Loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what will happen in full outer join?
It will come with the
We'll
same.
get the whole data.
You'll get the whole
No. No.
data,
No.
means matching records
Yes.
between both the table as well as unmatching records between both the table. And
Yeah.
now if I
Yes.
click on OK, now you can see again it is coming, right? Table right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now click here, select the column which you want, click on OK. Now you can
Yeah.
see here you are getting the matching records as well as unmatching records from both sides of the table,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So see
Yes.
here 5A5 is also coming, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you are getting the matching record from the left side of the table, right? This is from the left side, right? A5 is coming from the left side of the table, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And C4 is coming from the
Right side of the table.
right side of the table. That's why you are able to get both the unmatching records from both the sides of the table, as well as these are the matching records, right? These are the matching records.
What about what
But
happened to the customer ID 4? We are
See,
not getting the
customer ID. Yeah.
see this customer ID, it is coming from the left side of the table, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So in left side
Yeah,
of
But
the
you
table,
said
I
in
got you. We just,
so
unmatching
we
also will come.
yeah
here,
we just selected only city, right? For that reason we're not
yeah.
getting the
So
4.
CT, so in this right side of the CT, this customer ID is there, right? We have not selected this customer ID. We have
Yeah.
selected only this customer. Now let me add this customer ID as well, okay?
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
add this
Okay.
customer ID.
Okay.
So now I will remove this expand, and
Okay.
here I will going to select this customer ID as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now see here you can see the customer ID here.
Okay.
Because this customer ID, it is coming from the right side of the table, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that customer ID it is coming from the left side of the table. So there is no data in the left side, right? So it is not
Yeah.
showing anything.
What if we want
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the left for left customer ID?
You can't
Table.
get it, right? You have to get this column.
Okay.
That's why this, see, that's why it is going to give you this option to select. Okay. So if you want to get this, all the IDs from the right side, then you have to get this customer ID column. Here it is not matching. That's why it is not showing anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to get this customer ID from the right side of the table. Okay.
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 Sanjay, it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you not getting any doubt, Sanjay?
No, sir. I have know this join for means join.
Okay, you already
That's
know.
why in
Okay,
join
fine.
I am not getting.
Okay, fine. Now we'll go with the another join. Okay, left anti join. Let me delete this table.
Okay.
I'll select my table. I'll go to merge, and here I'll go with left anti join. So what will happen if I'll go with left anti join?
We'll get all the data of the left table.
Ah, is it?
Unmatching records only we
Yeah,
Left
will.
hand join. Oh, okay. 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 Sorry. I'm really
Right.
sorry. Yeah.
unmatching records
Yeah.
from this left side of the table. So
Right.
you will get only 5A5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
See here again, we are getting this table right? If I'll expand
Yes.
it will not going to show anything. Is it showing anything?
No.
Yes.
It is showing only from the left side, 5A5, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the same thing will happen if you will go with right outer join, okay? Sorry, right anti join.
Okay.
Right hand.
Is it fine?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So
Fine.
it's clear, right? What is left anti join? Means here it's clear. So you can already relate this right anti join. So these joins are clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Any doubt in understanding these joins?
No.
Because this is very important question, okay? They're going to ask you what is the difference between merge query and append query.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Now here we have to understand here this data source setting. Are you able to see this data source setting?
Yes.
Yes.
So once you'll click on this data source setting, let me take one table, okay? And I'll go to data source setting. So here in this data source setting, in this particular file, it will going to show how many connections we have created to get the data from multiple sources, okay? So see how many connections are there. Two connections are there. In the two connection, one connection is with one Excel file, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And another connection is with
Website.
Google.
web
Yep.
service, right? We got the data from the Prime Minister, right? From the
Yes.
Yes.
web. So there are two different connections. If you want to do any kind of changes in your connection, you can select that particular connection and click here, change source, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Once you click on this change source, you will going to get this option. Here you can change the path. For example, you have moved your file from one place to another. You can change the path here. Click on OK. So what will happen? It will going to change the path of the file. Okay. If
Okay.
you want to change this particular website, okay, so this website, for that there is no option, okay, you have to get that particular option again once again, but here directly this change source will be disabled, okay,
Okay.
Okay.
for this web. So what you have to do, if you want to change for website, you have to, for example, this list of Prime Minister is coming from web, right?
Yes.
So select this particular source and come to advanced editor.
Okay.
From here you can change.
Yeah.
But from there it will not going to give you option to change, okay?
Yes. Okay.
And you can see this M query is very big, right?
Yes.
So what will happen whenever you will going to do any kind of transformation, this kind of M query will be generated, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And this M query is nothing but it is a kind of code which we can also write to do this kind of transformation, okay? If you know M query, you can also do this kind of transformation, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So directly you can see and you can understand, okay? Or if you want to do any kind of changes, or if you know M query, you can write your own code here, okay? So
Okay.
whatever the code you will going to write, based on the code itself, it will going to do that kind of transformation, okay?
Okay.
But
But you said
very rare people know this M query, okay?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So mostly this will be generated by Power BI. Okay. If I have to do some kind of changes, then directly we can go and change that particular changes. Otherwise, Power BI will going to generate this M query. Okay.
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 Even I don't know much M query because we are not doing that much. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
is it fine till here?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Any
But you
question?
said
What? Huh?
yeah, Praveen, you said that is only applicable for
Yeah.
web service. Only?
Yes. So this data source setting, it is present in Power BI query editor, as well as this particular data source setting. It is present in Power BI desktop also. Okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you, in Power BI desktop, if you'll come to this data transform data, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, are you able to see this data source setting?
Yes.
So using this also you can get you can change that particular connection. Okay.
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 So this option is present in Power BI desktop as well as part of Power Query editor. Okay.
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 Is clear till here?
Yes.
Yeah.
After that, lot of options are there. Okay, try to like explore by yourself, because it is not possible to cover each and every option, but whatever the options are important, I already covered. Okay,
Okay.
because lot of options are there. Okay, it is not possible to cover in or everything in the training, so you can go and check this particular options. Okay.
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 Okay, so I'll close this Power Query editor here. Any questions whatever we have covered?
No.
Okay, then so once you are done with your whatever the transformations you are done, then here click on this close and apply. Okay,
Okay.
so here you can
Okay.
see close and apply is there, right? If you will
Yeah.
close only, then what will happen? It will close it. Okay, it will not change the particular transformation which you done. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
if you want to only apply those changes, then click on apply. And if you want to close this particular Power Query editor and also apply the changes, then click on close and
Close and
apply.
apply. Okay.
Now I will click on close and apply, and this changes will going to apply now. Okay, it will going to put those changes here in Power BI desktop. You can see one
Yeah.
box will come. It will come. One box will come where it will going to see. Now these changes are coming.
Yes.
You can see load option is there, right, in the top. So now it will try to bring all those changes here. Now all the changes are there as part of your Power BI desktop as well. Okay.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do, so I have talked about how we can get the data from Excel and all, right?
Yes.
Web also we saw. So we're going to see one more source like SQL Server. For example, if my data is coming from SQL Server, okay, how to
Okay.
get the data from a SQL Server? So for getting the data from SQL Server, if you click on Get Data, there is an option called as SQL Server, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So click on this SQL Server. So it will going to give you options to fill. So what is the option?
Server one. Database.
Server is nothing but you have to give the server name where this particular server database is there. Okay, so here we have to give the server. In that particular server there will be multiple database. In each database there will be multiple object, like table will be there, view will be there, index will be there, for example. So
Okay.
here we have to specify on which database we have to connect. Okay, so you can
Okay.
give the name, but it is not mandatory. That's why it is written here optional. Okay. So if you
Okay.
will not going to give the database name, then Power BI will going to connect with that particular server, and it will try to get all the database. Okay. If thousands of database will be there, it will going to show all the thousands of database. But
Okay.
if you will going to give that particular database name, then Power BI will try to connect with that particular specific database. Okay.
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 Now, after that, here you can see data connectivity mode. Okay.
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 So tell me what is import mode? That I already told you. What is import mode?
Import mode means maybe
I do.
the data will be copied from source location to Power BI file.
Right. So this already I told you in the beginning. So what will happen in import mode? The data will be copied from Power BI, your source into Power BI file, right?
Yes.
And now in direct query, what will happen? The data will not going to copy from the source. Okay.
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 It will not going to copy. What will happen whenever we want to show any data in this particular Power BI file, then at that time Power BI will go there and it will try to get the data. Okay, and it will show, but it will not going to store.
Okay.
Okay.
So what will happen whenever I want, for example, whenever I want, I will go to like shop and I'll get the chocolate. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
if I will going to buy that particular chocolate jar, then it will be with me, right? Chocolate jar. Whenever I want, I can easily eat, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So it is like that only. Import mode is like you have already bought a chocolate jar and it is with you. So whenever you
Yeah.
want, you can easily eat, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And direct query is like that. that particular chocolate is present in the shop itself, okay, at the shop itself. So whenever you want to eat chocolate, then only you will going to visit that particular shop.
Okay.
Yes.
Once you will get that particular chocolate, you will eat and it is finished, okay. Now again, I need to eat chocolate, then I'll again going to visit that shop. Are you getting the difference?
Yes. Yes.
So in import mode, the data is like a jar. So it is with my Power BI file itself. But in direct query, what will happen? The chocolate is with always with like shopkeeper only. Like the data is always in the source. So whenever I want, I will try to get the data from that particular source. Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me, by understanding this example, which one is the fast process?
Input.
Which-
Import
query.
query. Well, direct query.
Who told direct query is the fast one? Who told? Sanjay.
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Why, Sanjay, direct query is faster?
So because if you import the data, it will becomes as it is. But direct query, it will take less time because
How come?
jar and chocolate, it's taking less space. Chocolate jar where it is
No,
taking
no, 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 no,
more.
no, no. Just a minute, just a minute.
Uh,
For example, if that chocolate is at the shop, then what will happen? You are in your home, so you have to go. You have to visit that shop. It will take 5 minutes, for example, because you have to travel, right, to shop.
Yes.
Okay.
And if the chocolate jar is in your room, then how much time it will going to take? 1 minute, 30 seconds,
Yes.
40
Yes.
seconds.
Yes.
Now, which one is faster?
Import.
Import.
Import. Now, are you getting?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So now if the chocolate itself is with you, then why you need to travel? Okay.
Yes.
If you
Yeah.
will going to travel,
But
then what will happen?
keeping the jar is also need some resources.
Right, right. That is there. That is there. You are correct. You are 101% correct. Okay. But I am talking here about just performance.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not considering anything about the storage part. I am just considering the performance part. So performance part, which one is better?
Import.
Import
Direct
is.
input.
Import is better. Okay. This is about all import mode. Okay. Now, another point. So in interview, definitely this question is 101%. Okay. It will come. They're going to
Okay.
ask you what are the different data connectivity mode. Okay.
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 So I'll tell you more in detail. So this is very, very important interview question. Okay. So there are three types of data connectivity mode. Okay.
Okay.
One is import mode. Another is, what is
Direct.
another? Direct query. And the third one is live connection.
Okay.
These are the three different kinds of mode which are present as part of your Power BI. Okay.
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 Now, import mode you already know. Direct query you already know, right?
Yes.
Live connection is like direct query only. Okay. It is like direct query. Okay.
Okay.
Only the difference between live connection and direct query is, in direct query we will going to connect with, so only a difference is of source, okay, between this live connection and direct query. Okay. So
Okay.
in direct query, it whenever we are connecting with database, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
then it will give direct query option. Okay.
Yeah.
And in live connection, whenever we are connecting with like SSAS tabular cube, this is also one of the source. Okay. SSAS tabular cube, or like example Power BI data set. This is another example. So there are some different sources which will not going to give you this option direct query. Okay. It will going to give you live connection, but the meaning is both same only.
Okay.
Are you getting? Meaning is same. In direct query, what will happen? We will going to get the data from the source, okay, whenever it is required. The same thing will happen in the live connection only, okay.
Okay.
Only the difference is the source. When you are connecting with a database, then it will going with direct query. Whenever you are connecting with SSAS tabular cube or Power BI dataset like that, then it will going to give you live connection, okay.
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 For example, right now we are trying to connect with SQL Server database. This is a database, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So it is giving you option import and direct query, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me open for SSAS Tableau. If you want to connect with SSAS Tableau, then you have to go with analysis service. Okay.
Okay.
Click here in analysis service. It will going to give you import and live connection. Here you can see import is there, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
another is
Connect live.
connect live. So what will happen whenever you will try to connect with that particular like SSAS Tabular Cube or Power BI. So here if you'll go with this option also Power BI dataset. Okay.
Okay.
So it will also going to give you live connection. You can see when I'm hovering my mouse, you are able to see some message, right?
Yes.
What is the message?
Create a
Create a
live
live
connection.
to database in the Power BI
Yeah.
tools.
So this will also create live connection. Okay.
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 You can see here. What is the option? What is it is showing? Analysis
Live
service.
connect or import data from SQL Server
Right.
and
It is also give live and import both. If I'm putting here SQL, what is there?
import data from
It is
SQL
showing
Server.
import data, but it will going to give you import as well as like
Direct
direct
query.
query. Okay.
Yes.
So like that. And whenever, so here, this import, it is present in direct query. Sorry, this import, it is present in database. Okay. Import mode will be supported by database. It
Mhm.
will be going to support by SSAS Tabular Cube as well. Okay.
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 But it will not going to support by this one Power BI dataset. This one will not going to support import mode.
Okay.
Power BI dataset is the like that multiple source are there. Okay, I'm not telling about everything, but these are the most common. That's what I'm telling. So Power BI dataset, it is only allowing live connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It is not allowing direct query. It is not allowing import mode. Okay.
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 And this SSAS Tabular, it is allowing import mode and the live connection.
Okay.
Yes.
Database, it is allowing import mode and live direct query. Okay.
Okay.
And import mode is having like database, it will support supporting SSAS Tabular Cube, it is supporting, as well as all the kind of file it is supporting. Okay. For example, Excel file, CSV file, text file, PDF file,
Yep.
all the files are in import mode only. Okay.
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 If there is a file, then by default it will going to use import mode by default.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
By default it will going to use import mode.
Okay.
Now what will happen, there is a like a demerit. Okay, demerit in this import mode. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
what is the demerit is there is a restriction limitation because it will going to use the memory, right? Because the data will
Yes.
store inside the memory.
Yes.
So in Power BI, when we are publishing our reports to Power BI cloud, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so for using Power BI cloud, we have to pay. You have to pay for that. Okay.
Okay.
So there are multiple license. Okay. So you have to buy a license to use Power BI cloud.
Okay.
So there is one license called as Power BI Pro. Okay.
Okay.
This is one license, Power BI Pro. After that, there are two different licenses. Okay. And both licenses are coming under Power BI Premium.
Mm-hmm.
In Power BI Premium, this is another license. Power BI Pro is one license. Power BI Premium is another license.
Okay.
And now
Okay.
in Power BI Premium, we are having currently two licenses.
Mm-hmm.
How many licenses are there? We are having currently
2 license.
3.
one license is per user
Okay.
and another license is per capacity. Okay.
Okay.
So so how many licenses we are having total? 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So these two licenses are coming under Power BI Premium. Okay.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
one is Power BI Pro.
Okay.
Okay.
And now one new license will come in future, and the name of that new license is Power BI Premium Generation 2. What is the new
Okay.
license?
Power BI
Power
Premium Generation 2.
So this is the new license. Okay, this is right now it is in testing phase. Okay, so right
Okay.
now this is available, but it is for testing purpose. Okay, but it is not officially live. So this particular Power BI Premium Generation 2 license, it will going to come soon.
Okay.
Okay.
But currently this particular 3 licenses are available as part of this one Power BI licenses. Okay, currently.
Okay.
Okay.
So what will happen if you are using import mode? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and if you will going to publish your report under this Power BI Pro license, okay,
Okay.
then Power BI Pro license will going to support only 1 GB of data in import mode.
Okay.
Oh,
If the size of your data will exceed 1 GB, okay, then Power BI Pro license will not allow you to publish that report into Power BI Cloud.
Okay.
Let me show you as well here. If you'll let me open this Google, and here I'll show you Power BI price. So here you can see Power BI Pro license, right, per user.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
here Power BI Premium, how many licenses are there? One is per user and per capacity, right?
Yes.
yes.
So now here the pricing for Power BI Pro license, it is $9.99, okay, per user per month.
Okay.
If you want to buy a Power BI Pro license, then you have to pay $9.99 per user per month. Means every user has to pay every month $9.99, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
If you are using Power BI Premium per user, then you have to pay $20 per user per month.
Okay.
And if you are using Power BI Premium per capacity, then you have to pay $4,995 per user per month. Sorry, not per user. It is per capacity. For example, it is not user based. Okay.
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 Power BI Premium per capacity. It is not user based. Apart from that, Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium both are user based. Okay.
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 In this one, Power BI Premium per capacity, for example, in my company, if 1 lakh employees are there, okay,
Okay.
then I don't have to buy 1 lakh license, okay, if I am
Yeah.
using Power BI Premium per capacity, okay,
Okay.
Yes.
then for all the employees of that organization, only 1 license is sufficient, okay.
Okay.
But in case if you are using Power BI Pro per user and Power BI Premium per capacity, per user, then what will happen? If there are 1 lakh people working, then how many license you have to buy?
1
1
lakh.
lakh license.
1 lakh license you have to buy. Okay, for every user you have to buy a license. Okay, but in
Yes.
case of Power BI Premium per capacity, you don't have to buy like multiple license. Only 1 license is sufficient. Okay.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
don't have to pay per user. Okay, that particular
Yes.
license you can give to any number of users in your particular organization. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
so that particular license, whatever you will going to buy for this Power BI Premium, you can give that particular license to n number of users in your organization. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
but you don't have to pay per user. Okay, per user is
Yeah.
not concept. Now in
Yeah.
this Power BI Pro, let me go down. So here you can see model size limit, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this model size limit is nothing but it is import mode. Okay. So in import mode, Power BI Pro, how much it is supporting?
1 GB.
Power BI Premium per user, how much it is supporting?
100 GB.
100 GB.
And for Power BI Premium per capacity, how much it is supporting?
400.
400 GB.
So it means like if you are using Power BI Pro license and you are going with import mode, then there's a limit, right? 1 GB.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
your data is exceeding 1 GB, then Power BI will not going to help you to publish your report into Power BI Pro license. Okay.
Okay.
So your data has to be less than 1 GB. Then only you will be able to publish that report. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now coming to Power BI Premium, the same thing will happen. For per user, your data has to be within 100 GB.
100 GB.
For per capacity, your data has to be within
400 GB.
400 GB. So now it is clear what is happening in import mode.
Yes.
Yes.
In direct query and in live connection, so the data is not living inside that Power BI file, right? In direct query and live connection.
Yes.
So there is no such kind of limitation in direct query and live connection, because the data will going to fetch from the source at the runtime, right? Whenever it is required.
Yeah.
So that's why there is no such limitation for direct query and live connection. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
okay.
But always remember, performance wise, import mode is good because it is like you are having a jar with you. And this one, it is like that jar is there in the shop. Then you have to go and you have to travel and you have to buy it. Okay. So direct query and live connection is not having that much good performance as like import mode. Okay.
Okay.
So in 90% of the scenarios where there is bulk data, then we have to prefer direct query or live connection based on the source. Okay.
Okay.
And where there is a static kind of data where you know, okay, the data will not going to exceed like 1 GB or 100 GB, and this data are not going to change more frequently, there you can go with import mode. Okay.
Okay.
And another question which is coming in the interview is what is composite model? Okay.
Okay.
This is another interview question. What is composite model? If you are using import mode and direct query, both connection in your file, in your one Power BI file, if you are using import and direct query, both the connection, then that kind of model is known as
Composite.
Composite.
composite model. And if you're using only import mode, then it is not called as composite model. If you're using only direct query, it is not called as composite model. If you are only use live connection, then it is not known as composite model. Composite model is a model in which you are using more than one type of connectivity mode, more than one.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that type of model is known as.
Composite mode.
So this is again one of the important interview question. Okay. So they're
Okay.
going to ask you, did you use composite model? Then you have to say yes. So composite model is nothing but whenever you are using multiple connectivity mode in the same Power BI file, then only we are calling that kind of model is known as composite model. Okay.
Okay.
Are you getting?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
After that, what will happen in direct query? As you know, the data will going to get from that source itself, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But in import mode, what will happen? The data will going to copy inside the file, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you will publish your report into Power BI cloud, okay? So this particular data in import mode, this data is already copied. And when there is some new data in your source, you have to get the new data also, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for getting the data in Power BI service, so we have to schedule the data set refresh. So there is a data set which is associated with that particular import mode, which will going to store all the data, right? So that particular data has to be refreshed to get the new data from your source. Okay.
Okay.
So for getting the new data, what will happen? We used to schedule. For example, I'll going to schedule that I will going to refresh my new data. I want to get my new data at 5 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
So what will happen in Power BI Cloud automatically at 5 p.m. this particular data set import mode will going to refresh. Okay. And whatever the new data will be there, it will try to get that new data. Okay.
Okay.
So
Refresh in
that
the
particular,
sense will delete the refresh in the sense will delete the existing data.
yeah, it will try to get the new data from the source. Okay.
Okay.
So what will happen? So automatically it will going to happen, right? So you are not going to do every time at 5 p.m. Might be it will be at your night time, 3 a.m. So you will not going to do manually. You will going to automate that process. Okay.
Okay.
So that particular process is known as scheduling the data set refresh. Okay. Schedule data
Yeah.
set refresh.
Okay.
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 Right now, if you are using Power BI Pro license, okay.
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 So you can schedule only a limited number of time that data set refresh. What is the data set refresh rate?
8
8 per day.
per day.
Means automatically only 8 times per day you can refresh your data set of a report. Okay. In
Okay.
Power BI Pro license. But if you are using Power BI Premium per user, or if you are using Power BI Premium per
Yeah.
capacity, how many number of times you can refresh?
48 times
per
per
day.
day.
So this is another like, interview question. So they're going to ask you how many times you can refresh your data set in Power BI Pro license and Power BI Premium. So 8 for Power BI Pro and 48 for Power BI Premium. Okay.
Okay.
After that, in Power BI I told, right, one new license will come in like soon, Power BI Generation 2.
Yes.
Yes.
So in this license, what is there? So you can refresh unlimited times.
Oh.
Okay.
In this one, there is no restriction like Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium per user, and Power BI Premium per capacity. There you can refresh your data set unlimited times, unlimited.
Maybe the charges will also be increased.
So
Obviously.
it is costly. It will be, right now there is no charges, okay, associated, okay, because this is in the testing phase. But once it will come, definitely there will be some charges.
Okay.
Is it fine now?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
In Power BI Pro license, whatever this one, whatever that like for example, you are like for example, you are buying a mobile, right? So while buying a mobile, what you will going to see?
Features.
You will going to see the feature. What features you will going to see first?
RAM,
RAM,
space.
RAM, right? Why
Yeah.
why you will going to see RAM?
better performance.
Better performance. Like that, what will happen? So whatever the calculations you will going to perform in this report, right? So those calculations will need some memory to perform those calculations, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what will happen if you are using a Power BI Pro license? Okay. So in this
Yeah.
Power BI Pro license, for example, if 5 users in the same organization is using Power BI Pro license, okay.
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 So whatever the memory this Power BI will going to allocate in this Power BI license, that memory will be shared with all the users. Okay.
Okay.
That memory will be shared memory. In Power BI license, you will get a shared memory, and the same shared memory will be occupied by all the users of that particular organization who are using this Power BI Pro license. Okay.
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 But in case of Power BI Premium, that particular memory will be not shared. It will be dedicated memory. Okay. Every user
We,
will get a dedicated memory. Okay.
Okay.
so
So your speed will be more than like a Power BI Pro license. Okay. Because here every shared like it is using shared memory. So the memory will be shared by all the users. But here it will be not shared one. It is a dedicated one. For every user, memory will be allocated. Okay.
Okay.
But
okay.
here there will be for example here might be, for example, they are giving you 6 GB. Okay.
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 But what will happen if that particular some calculations are there which will going to exceed 6 GB? Okay.
Hmm.
Then
Okay.
what will happen? This particular report will going to throw an error. If the
Okay.
memory will, if your Power BI report, it will require like more memory, okay, to calculate that particular calculation. If it will require more memory, then the available memory, then what will happen? It will throw error.
Okay.
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 But in case of Power BI Generation 2, Power BI Premium Generation 2, it is auto scalable. Okay. Auto scalable means, for example, if I'll require 100 GB of memory, so automatically this Power BI Premium Generation 2 will give 100 like a GB memory. Okay. If it will require 200 GB memory, Power BI Premium Generation 2 will give 200 memory. So your calculation will not going to fail in this case. Okay.
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 But in case of Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium, it will going to give you a dedicated like a memory which is fixed. It is not auto scalable. Okay. But in
Okay.
case of Power BI Premium Generation 2, it is auto scalable. Okay.
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 If I'll go here in Power BI, this differences, if I'll go down, if you want to get this auto scale, okay, here you can see you have to pay $85 for 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can see here in the bottom, what is the message? Azure is auto scale requires Power BI premium per capacity, right? Generation. So what will happen? This auto scale will be automatically available as part of Power BI generation 2. But if you want to use this auto scale, then how much you have to pay? $85 per week or per 24 hours. Okay. For every 24 hours, you have to pay $85.
Okay.
So what will happen? Every time, whenever it is required more memory, so this auto scale will going to give that memory. Okay.
Okay.
So in this way, your heavy calculation will not going to fail. But in case of Power BI premium per user and this one, that particular calculation will going to fail. Okay.
Okay.
So here in Power BI, so for example, in your mobile, you will going to check, right? How much the size of ROM is there. The hard disk is there in the mobile, right?
Yes.
Yes.
For example, 64 GB, 128 GB. So that particular hard disk or that particular storage, the memory is nothing but you will going to store that much GB of content in your mobile, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So like that in here in Power BI Pro license, how much you can use?
10
10
GB.
GB
10
per
GB
user.
per user. For every user, it will going to you give 10 GB only. Okay. If you want to store more than 10 GB, then it is not possible. Okay.
Okay.
And Power BI premium per user and Power BI premium per capacity
100 terabytes.
100 terabytes means we can for every user, okay, whatever you will going to use, they can use this 100 terabyte, okay, of the space.
Okay.
And here you can see one option, auto scale add-on ability, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it is only applicable for Power BI premium per capacity. Okay. You can add this particular by paying $85. Okay.
Okay.
So this is only applicable for Power BI premium per capacity, not for Power BI premium per user, not for Power BI Pro.
Okay.
It is only available for Power BI premium per capacity. Okay.
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 After that, more this one, more differences are there, but you don't have to remember everything. But just remember these are the important things which is important. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the important points which you have to know, like what is the size, and these are the even interview question. They can ask you what is the maximum storage, how many times you can refresh the data set, what is the pricing. This kind of question they're going to ask. How many licenses are there? So you have to learn all those things. Okay.
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 It is clear the licensing part.
Yes.
So that's why in import mode there's a limitation, but in direct query this kind of limitation is not there. Okay.
Okay.
And now we're going to see how we can connect with this particular SQL server tomorrow in our next class. Okay.
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 So it's clear up to here.
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubt, Sanjay?
No, sir.
Sanjay left. Sanjay,
No,
any
sir.
doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So